Hello, my name is Context E, your one-stop shop to understanding jokes. Today's episode of TLFK, AJ, and FPYAO is a little more dense than usual, but that's okay, not to fear. Context E is here.
Wow, Human, how was Bali?
Yo, Human's finally back.
Human, you're back. You're back from Bali.
We finally have the.
I said Burger had to do that. I said Burger had to bail. Burger had to figure the bit out. Burger had to, not you.
Yeah, well, it took too long.
Burger had to figure it out. This is punishment because I hate him.
I immediately went into a bit. What do you mean I took too long? I immediately
took too long.
I waited for everyone to say
it took all of 2 seconds.
And then
show
I did the
business,
bit.
buddy.
Show business. You don't know the first thing
Audience,
about show
I said that
business.
Asperger had to figure out a bit to do for Hugh to come back into the episode.
You need to shut up. You're the only reason I got this job.
If I'm the only reason you got
Isn't
this
show
job,
business what you call that
a
false conviction
Stop
that you have?
fighting!
Keep your hands to yourself and your comments too.
What are you talking about?
Hello. It is me, Context E, as you may have surmised. The joke here is a layered allegory for the concept of a Judas, or betrayal. The man Jesse was attempting to force his slave Hamburger into doing a bit explaining the return of the human. However, things became muddled when Pizza Key interrupted. Understand now?
When you do the hard cut editor, make sure that you go back and cut out all of Pep's good points. Anytime Pep was funny, I need you to cut it out. This is where the episode starts.
See, acknowledge I was
Everything
funny.
that Pep said prior is gone, is deleted.
Pep was too
In fact,
funny at the
once
start.
Pep dies at this boss battle.
Cut it all out. Get rid of it. He can't make jokes.
Oh my god, this guy.
You can't just interrupt people doing their bits to do your bit. It's not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's not cool.
It's not. How would you
It's
feel
mean.
if you were doing an all-star bit and all of a sudden I just started yelling over it? How would that feel?
You wouldn't, though.
It probably wouldn't feel very good.
You wouldn't, though.
You're right.
You're not brash like me. You're not going to take charge.
Hey, that's not... Okay, that's not why I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it because I'm polite and I'm nice, first of all. So write that down.
Fuck.
Somebody tell me what chocolate is. I thought chocolate was supposed to be beans or something.
It is
but
beans.
I don't fucking get it.
It's burnt beans.
Well, chocolate,
Sometimes it's like...
it's a plant. And specifically, it's the
it's
beans
not
and
just a
seeds.
plant. That's not what I'm asking. And chocolate, like I know that chocolate comes from a plant. I just said it was beans.
So much like
and
coffee, they take the beans,
Butter, I think.
They dry them, usually in the sun, then they roast them, then they dry them again, then they cure or smoke them or cure them, I don't exactly remember which, and then they dry them again, and then they dissolve them into a powder.
What I'm
keep
asking
them
is how do
whole
they
in their
get the
pods
beans from the bean to the chocolate?
Well, no.
Oh yeah, well that's just like butter.
You're not
and
answering
milk
my
fat
question.
later.
So basically, like after the process that
That's
Burger,
just the chocolate powder with
after
sugar, butter, and fat.
So after the process that Burger talked about of roasting and drying, they mash it up. They mash it up into a dust and then cook that.
And
it solidifies into chocolate.
And where am I getting the chocolate from? I don't fucking
So
understand.
after it's been ground into a dust,
the store.
Oh yeah, the store.
You get it from the store.
Yeah.
The store. That's so fucking true, Hugh. You always got my fucking back.
If you were confused by this bit in the episode, I contexty do not blame you. Jesse had a clearly defined question raising parallels between chocolate and God. While you can break down where exactly a piece of chocolate came from physically, this does not answer the question of what created chocolate, why it tastes good, or how a plant can grow with only dirt and soil. One may think only a God, or being with otherwise unlimited creative power, could ever think something so convoluted. However, I contexty understand how chocolate was made using a similar process to how I can speak as contextee. Am I contextee? All signs would point to yes. However, I can be chocolate, and I can be soil, and I can be dirt.
Okay, probably, yeah. Yeah.
Like you're eating just a bar of fat with chocolate on it, really. Like,
Ew.
that's why they didn't have like fat back then. That's why they never made chocolate bars that way.
People back in the day used to know that looking skinny looked good, and that fat people, they were ugly. Unlike nowadays.
I didn't say there were no fat
That's
people.
not even true. Wasn't like being fat like a sign of wealth? A sign of well-being?
No. Well, yeah, way back. Like, way back, yeah.
Well, you said back
I'm
in the
not
day.
talking about feudalism
You didn't
right
say
now.
what day, motherfucker.
Since when does
That's
back in the day mean
medieval.
feudal
Yeah,
era?
it's only a medieval Eurocentric
time.
view,
Back in
Pat.
the day, we were pooping outside and shoveling it into our neighbors' yards. Back in the day, back in the day, the sun never shone. There were knights prowling the streets, no concrete.
I'm sick and tired of all this Eurocentric history.
TV, not for another 100,000 years.
That's right.
What's that?
That's what they all said. Those exact words.
Yeah, and this was like 95.
What are you? This guy's looking for TV? Not for another 10,000 years, buddy. Not around here.
We're in the dark ages. The dark ages.
About 10,000 years too
There's no
early.
bright lights and TV around here.
Maybe wait 5,000 years and ask me again.
I saw you there, looking confused. You don't quite get it, do you? That's okay. I, Context E, am here to help you understand. You, the audience, live in the third dimension. There, time is a linear stream, and your actions are seemingly free. This bit is making light of that fact, and using a fourth-dimensional perspective to tease those who have yet to understand the nature of quantum time. Personally, this was my favorite joke of the episode.
Let's talk about something cool.
Yeah, let's talk about
Jesse,
something awesome.
Next
yeah,
topic.
what's up?
Next
Oh,
topic.
next topic? I don't know. What if it was revealed that Asperger had a whole binder of Misty's Tears Pokemon cards, and they're all real?
Oh wait, I know this. Oh no.
Well, actually, not all of them are real.
updated.
He has like 3 full pages of the Misty
Yeah.
Tears, and then he's got a bunch of printout ones that he made. That he just printed on his computer,
Okay.
and he hastily,
So you're saying they're
cut
U.S.
it out.
Misty's Tears. You're saying they're the U.S.
Is this-
release. You're not
the paper-
Is the
specifying
U.S.
which
release
so
or
they're
the
US
Japanese release?
He's got 3
No,
pages of the
no, no, you didn't
Japanese, 2
specify. They're
pages
the
of
US
the
release,
American, and then he's got
therefore
the
it is
fake
less-
pages that he cut
it is
out of the
less
paper
bad.
haphazardly.
I am safe in a jury of my peers because
Burger,
it
it's
is the
just
U.S.
a fucking hypothetical. Why are you like lashing
What?
out right now? You're freaking the
Wait.
fuck out over this
Wait,
hypothetical
what the
right
fuck? What's that under his shirt? Wait, hang on.
now. Burger, wait, what is that? What's that
Wait, what
poking
the
out?
fuck?
I see that. No, don't try and tuck it
Is
away
it
now.
binder
What is
of
that, dude? What
cards?
is that? Wait a second, you're not as fat as I thought. Look at all these cards under your shirt.
Wait a
across the
second.
room. I'm not getting further away.
You
I
actually look
promise
kinda
you I am
good,
not
though.
getting further away.
Yeah, whoa, wait. The cards are falling out and he looks swole? Wait.
There's a
guys.
trail of cards from where you just walked to here.
I'm actually getting closer to you. Is the thing.
I don't know why you're still trying. I guess we were right. I guess my hypothetical was a little less hypo and a
Yeah.
little more theoretical. Right?
That's not how. What?
I think that was about right. Linguists, break it down for me.
Linguists, do your thing.
If you're a linguist, can we get a comment if that was right, if that's correct?
Can we get a thesaurus? Can you crack that open?
I'm
for us?
call it
sorry.
the
I'm sorry.
thesaurus.
I was busy focusing on the game. Were you guys calling one of us a
fine.
pedophile again?
yeah. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the same as usual. The same as it ever was.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you're lucky you were concentrated. You might have got dragged into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those cartoon fucking fight bubbles. You're gonna get dragged in, Pat.
Pep, did you just pick up one of the cards
It's like a
Burger
dust
dropped?
cloud.
Yeah, wait. Wait, he's picking up the
Whoa,
cards and
watch out.
shoving them down his pants.
They're having a conversation on the floor, picking them all up right now. That's so weird.
It's kind of cute, actually.
It's kind of adorable. I kind of ship them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're having a polyamorous relationship with all my
Guys, come up
cardboard.
with
Jesse, please don't be one of those motherfuckers to ship their real life friends.
I do, though. Everyone knows
I've
that.
seen that happen before in real life. It's horrible.
Oh, Pep, that was a mistake.
That was. Well, I
Burger
mean,
Secret. What's the ship
I've
name?
always shipped all my friends. I ship me and
It's
you,
always
and
the
I
Dom
ship
first.
I ship Pep and Smuck. Don't tell him I said that.
Motherfucker,
Don't tell
I'm
Pep.
gonna kill
Dude,
you.
wait. Wait,
that.
Captain, that's fucking adorable. Wait, hang on.
Smuckaroni secret.
Shut the
Macaroni
fuck
Secret has
up.
always been my number one. My number one.
fuck
Smuckaroni
up.
secret. That's fucking
It's so cute that
Wait,
they pretend to hate
I
each other, but when they're
always-
alone, it's like
Yeah.
Smuck, you know I don't actually hate you, right?
I've never said those words ever in my life, you
Fan
motherfucker.
art now!
Smuck
He
secret.
kisses like Smug, like pulls him close. He's like, you know I don't hate you, babe.
I do hate
Oh,
him,
you
though.
taste like Stromboli.
Hello again. I can honestly say I am not surprised in the slightest to see you again. You are probably wagging your tail in excitement, wondering who this Smuck character is, and waiting for my explanation. Well, wait no more. I am here to tell you everything you need to know. Smuck is one of Jess's many friends. However, he holds in his heart a dark past he must always keep secret. He also fell in love with Pep, and their marriage abruptly ended for unknown reasons, leading to Pep's hostile energy. From time to time, he is awoken by a brush of thunder in the sky on a rainy night, leading to violence in the household. As bad as I feel for Pep, I cannot justify his actions. What can you expect from an atheist?
Oh, you taste like haggis.
It tastes like haggis.
Yeah, he's European.
Haggis!
Darling, your haggis lips. Oh,
Oh, God.
Oh,
I
I've
drinking the
Editor,
nectar from your
cut
haggis
out
lips.
that soundbite and play it before I go to sleep every night for the next week.
What do you want, nightmares?
I want to have a sensual dream about Asperger raps climbing on top of me naked. As I feel his disgusting Mexican chest hair rubbing against my
Mexican.
Disgusting Mexican.
rubbing against my pale white chest
smooth
with no
white
hair.
boy chest.
Mexican.
It's like gritty. It's like a little dirty, and he didn't take a shower after work.
Yeah.
That's what the Mexican descriptor means to me.
Jesse's chest is completely pale. It's like blindingly pale.
My nipples are like strobe lights.
His nipples are like puffy and red.
Yeah, and like strobe lights.
And like
previously
strobe lights.
mentioned. Yeah.
And you can turn them on like headlights. To see in the
And
dark.
if I flip a switch in my ear, I could change the color.
Yeah, my titties are 700 lumens.
Yeah, I only light up the night sky.
LE boobies? Does that work? Let's get a 1 out of 10
Wow.
on that joke.
Oh my
Just
god.
like
think it's seven.
a whole
This
new
bitch
meaning
tried to talk
flashing.
shit to me. She had incandescent tits. Can you believe that? I'm over here rocking 900 lumens. This incandescent bitch thinks she can talk to me. This is so fucking stupid.
Goodness gracious.
This is good. This is
Yeah, if you took a
Good
photography class in high school, leave a like.
Shut up with your salt lamp titties.
I know they made us. Oh, whoa.
Let's go!
Whoa.
Okay, not that impressive that you saved it, but kind of cool.
Kind of cool. It was a little cool.
Calm
It was a
down,
little-
though. Calm down,
it was a
though.
little
Calm
cool. I was stressed out.
Calm
all right?
down.
I was a little stressed
Calm down,
out.
okay.
And then was relieved.
Calm
All
down,
right, buddy?
Pep.
We all came together at
Calm
the end.
down.
All right. Don't fucking blow a gasket. Don't blow a fuse, dude.
Whoa, take it
I
easy,
don't
man.
I don't want to have to check around in your fuse box and finger around in there and figure out what's
You're
broken.
just demeaning my experience, and it hurt.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I guess to acknowledge it.
Jesse, did you have like the gay edibles on accident today?
Yes. Oh God, I took my.
Are these the gay edibles?
I think
No, I
this does
tried.
seem
I
like
wanted
the
to
gay
take my
edibles.
funny ones, but I took the wrong ones. Well, they say chocolate is an aphrodisiac. Full circle moment, everybody.
Oh, no wonder I'm having so many gay thoughts.
Full circle.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Oh, all day I've been thinking about dick.
That makes sense. Ah, jeez.
God, I went to the gym today. I was fucked up.
oh God, they took the bullying me edibles today. Oh God.
Fucking stupid. The bullying me
Oh,
edibles.
What did you take bullying me edibles too?
Yeah, it's like the emotional harm edibles.
Bias is a funny thing, as even I am biased in saying that bias itself is funny. You, the one listening, probably have a bias against me, and I think that is funny. Do you think that God is above bias? I do. Good and evil are nothing to God. Pain and suffering are nothing to God. I am a snail abducted by an elementary schooler and kept in suboptimal conditions until I rot away and consciousness leaves me. You are a frog crushed under a tire who didn't even realize he died. I am correct. I knew all along, which is only as long as I have been. But regardless, I knew all along. I don't know if you've heard, but every piece of your waking eternity is a mess, unable to connect. When you are driving on the road, who is to say you will not begin to drive on sand, then mud, then stars, then bones of infants? I will never be, nor have I been concerned with falsehoods in my dead spots, my faulty vision, my human eyes. However, it is important to be wary of what lies in where it clearly does not. For once, I was driving on a concrete road, then sand. There will be no fraudulent concepts like pain, giving up, lying, embarrassment, shame, happiness, contentedness, being, hatred, love, lust, greed, hunger, or heat. Just storage, then happenings, then sand, then mud. But I'm trying to communicate this. A rush of these fake emotions, feelings take me. Remember, the child in the train station, living, still, but operating a train, something you only see once, from a dead spot in your eye. It is important to remember that trains operate on rails exclusively. So attempt to not be deceived when you see the sand, then mud, then stars.